Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this message. You guys have already seen the title, so you guys already know why you're here. If this reading found you through all space and time, it is definitely meant for you. If you are new here, welcome, mi amores. Those of you guys returning, welcome back. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and an oracular priestess. I hope that this message finds everyone well, and let's get right into it. So you guys already kind of see the title. You guys kind of already know the energy here a little bit. Tuning into divine masculine and divine feminine after the peak of this Aries full moon, which was absolutely so insanely powerful. I know so many of you guys are feeling it. I'm Aries rising, Aries moon. So I definitely felt it. There's a lot of people that are just like, they're feeling that. There's a lot of with that Aries Mars energy. It's very fiery. It could be temperamental. It could be chaotic. It can be aggressive. Very driven, action-oriented energy. But like if we aren't, if we're not careful or tempering ourselves in certain areas, we could be very easily triggered or attack, jump on someone, you know what I mean? Like that maybe just like at the right moment, they just say the right thing and you just pop off. Okay, so we just have to be cautious of that. Now we're kind of like, we're still feeling the energy, but it's kind of like the aftermath, I guess, of it. So I just want to tune in and I want to see like what's going on. So first I'm being called to just tune in for the divine masculines, kind of just see what's going on for the masculines right now in like their 3D reality, in their 3D life, just whatever. We'll just see what's going on there. And then we'll tune in, we'll tune in more. We'll go from there, okay? So first, let's go ahead and see the 3D reality for divine masculine, please. Show us what's going on in the 3D life, 3D reality of the masculine. What is happening in their 3D reality right now, okay? Emperor. Aries energy right there with the Emperor. Mars energy. Aries energy. So they are really, they really, this full moon hit a lot of the masculines hard too. So masculines are definitely feeling it, Aries is, it's, one of the cardinal signs. Leadership energy. So it feels like that's kind of what the masculines are kind of embodying right now in their everyday life in the 3D right now. It's like they're tuning more into that that archetype of like maybe the warrior taking a stand, being up in more of like the leader energy, leadership energy, as opposed to being complacent or standoffish with like certain maybe things or avoiding things. It's like the ram. Aries is the ram. It hits things head on. The full moon is the end of a phase, end of a cycle. We know this, right? So it's about maybe hitting things head on that we know we need to phase out of our life, or people we need to phase out of our life. Addictions we need to phase out, behavioral things, patterns, etc. I just keep getting, and it is very Mars Aries energy too. Is like I'm just seeing a lot of like, I keep seeing the word chaos. So it feels like that's what masculine is kind of feeling in their 3D right now. It's chaos. There's some kind of chaos happening for them. Where it feels aggressively chaotic. Like it's, you know what I mean? Okay, so hello. Hi, Sagey boy. Okay, so my cat, Sage, just jumps up out of nowhere. He is obviously, he's a male cat. Hi, Gigi boy. You say hi, everybody? Hi. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on. So, like, as I'm talking about, like, like being like leadership, taking, we're tuning in on the masculine, he jumps up out of nowhere. So I feel like that too. I feel like masculine could be like just jumping, taking some kind of like action or leap of faith or something. I don't know. We'll see. They take some kind of like, they just jump in. They just go for it. They just, boom, right? Okay. Going after what you want. That is Emperor energy. The Emperor goes after what they want. You know what I mean? They're very strategic. The Emperor, literally, you cannot make this stuff up. As I'm talking about strategy, being strategic, how the Emperor, like, you know, maps things out, they plan things out, right? They strategize, they, right, all the things, right? Emperor, if the Emperor is going to battle, then the Emperor does not intend to lose the battle. They win the battle, right? Okay. As I'm talking about strategy, we get the Archer. Okay, so the Archer speaks of being careful, careful aim. Okay, so aiming carefully, you know, towards your target, I guess, right? Like, really taking the time to make sure that you got, you know, that you're going to shoot your shot and it's going to work. It's going to be the shot that you need. You know what I mean? It's like that. Right on target, shoot, go to guy or gal, very direct, very quick, very precise. But it literally says at the bottom here, it's like focus, matchmaker, and implementing a strategy. So as I'm talking about being strategic, this card we see. So it's like implementing a strategy. So the Divine Masculines right now, they are, you know, shooting their shot in different ways. They could be shooting their shot towards you. It does say matchmaker on this card, so it feels like that. Universe is playing matchmaker. Spirit is playing matchmaker by giving them, you know, by speaking to them through signs and synchronicities and music and all the things. But the Divine Masculines is exactly what I was saying, is that they're implementing they're being strategic right now, and they're implementing strategy. They're in like some kind of planning mode. Again, it could be about a lot of different things in their life and you as well, towards you as well. Look who, well, lo and behold, look who shows up, the Emperor. Within 7 days, this card says, Aries, cardinal sign of fire. We also have, it's King of Fire energy too. So someone who's, you know, been very like King of Wands, more in the ego, more logical, you know, things like that. There's a shift. Literally on this card, it's Mars energy. So it says a lot of the things that I just got done saying about the Aries full moon. Independent. So someone who's maybe implementing strategies and focusing on being maybe single, on their independence, what that looks like. It says active, aggressive, but look, I said aggressive, chaotic. That's it. This is it. Someone who's like aggressively like planning. They're aggressively like, it's like almost like all they could focus on. Do you know what I mean? They are very focused right now. Okay. A leader, energetic, impatient, combative. There is combative energy here with this. I'm telling you, this full moon, it's like, if you're like in an unhappy partnership, you are fighting. You are, rah, the rage and the arguments are coming up. It's like that. I'm hearing love is a battlefield. Naive, assertive. Yeah, they're being assertive, an initiator. So this is someone who is implementing strategy. They are in a planning mode right now. About, again, different things in their life, and towards the Divine Feminine, they are, it's like someone who's just like taking their damn power back. They're initiating. They want to be the initiator. So let's keep going, and then look at after the Emperor is the spring new moon. So Aries, being the cardinal sign of fire, you know, Aries kicks off the spring equinox. You know, so like if you're in the northern hemisphere, Aries season, it kicks off the spring equinox. If you're in the southern hemisphere, winter equinox, right? We are in Libra season, and Libra and Aries like sit opposite each other on the zodiac calendar. So like something within the last 6 months, the last 6 months has been very pivotal. This is someone who's been wanting change. They've been feeling the call very strongly over the past 6 months. Okay, so it feels like whatever's going on now with the eclipses, the full moon, the solar, everything, the astrology transits, everything that's working together as a magical recipe. Okay, there's something here where they are now feeling like, I gotta initiate this. I gotta initiate a breakup. I gotta initiate a conversation. You know, I got to speak my truth. I got to step up and lead. I can't just sit here and do nothing anymore. It's like that. Okay. And then this speaks of, yes, spring into action. Literally, it says yes. So it's saying yes to what we've channeled so far, and then spring into action, which the Emperor takes action. So does the King of Fire, King of Wands energy too, right? New beginnings. Someone who wants fresh, it's like someone who's like, it's just like they're ready for new in their life. They're ready for more. They're ready for new, you know, new beginnings, new people, new conversations, new paths, new opportunities, new ideas, new creations, but also new towards feminine. It's like I have to create new in my life so I can go pursue feminine and have something new there, right? Like they can't come to you with all the baggage and shit, right? Like they have to come like with this fresh, free, like just right. And Aries, like I said, Aries kicks off the spring equinox, and then the very next card is the spring new moon, a surprise, someone who's setting goals and intentions. So again, it's implementing strategy, it's planning, someone who has a goal and intention within their mind and their heart. It says fresh, excitement, rejuvenation, a surprise, increasing, coming alive, growth, fertile, and new cycle. Someone who's grown a lot. There's a lot of growth happening on a spiritual level, soul level, emotional level, mental level, you know, etc. Right? So masculine is tapping into this energy. This is like what they are wanting, what they're tuning into. I'm ready for more. I'm ready. I'm feeling the growth. I'm feeling, you know, the new cycles. I'm ready for this. It's like all of that. Okay. And yes, I'm springing into action. Okay. All right. So we can never say for certain, right? And I'm reading for like tens of thousands of people, right? So it's like, it's going to be different timelines, etc. So maybe your person is thinking this, but they don't take action for another month. Or maybe your person has been thinking this and they take action now, right? It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe this person is implementing a strategy to go through a breakup because they're ready for new. I think for a lot of you guys, again, this Aries full moon, it's like the get shit done. It's like, again, it's very Emperor, all the things that we've just talked about. It's very chaotic. It's very aggressive, but it's also like, I got to do this. I got to do this now. There's a promptness around this. Like I've got to be prompt. Okay. So maybe they're feeling some kind of pressure with the timing. Divine timing is at play here. So, okay. I don't know. Let's keep going. All right. So we have like the first three out here. You know, hold on guys. It is golden hour here in California. So the sun is starting to set. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna turn on my ring light. There we go. Okay. Sorry guys, but I had to close the blinds. Okay, here we go. And I'm hearing, okay, so right as I say, here we go, like as a joke, I immediately start hearing that, I think it's White Snake. Here I go again on my own, right? Going down the only road I've ever known. That's divine masculine. I'm planning. I'm implementing strategy. I've got goals. I've got a vision. I've got intentions on what I want to do, where I want to go, who I want to be. There's a confidence. There's a confidence like beaming from him right now. Okay, like he's feeling more in his power, in his truth. It's like they're feeling more alive. They're feeling more like themselves, more than they have in a very long time. Okay. So let's give one more. The trophy. Victory. It's someone who wants victory. It's exactly what I said. The Emperor does not strategize and plan and implement strategy and intentions and you know, go to battle, go to war and lose. This is someone who is a victorious energy. This is someone who's used to, you know, hashtag winning in life. They are a winner, chicken dinner. They're used to just getting what they want, getting their way. They win this, they want that, they receive what they want, they get what they want. Okay. A lot of that has been ego driven, which is why they've been, doing so much work and death of the ego, etc. But it's like victory over the ego. It's victory after a battle, but it's someone who wants to win. Look, all I do is win, no matter what, right? Victory, reputation. So this person does have a reputation, A lot of people know this person as being right, successful. They're a go-getter, that they set their mind on something, or they have a goal or something like that. They achieve it, they go after it, okay? So it feels like the masculine has been really down and out and thinking a lot about with you, how they feel like they've lost or how they feel like they lost out, okay? And that doesn't sit well with them. But now it's like they're more in a place of like the heart rather than the ego brain and stuff, where they're going, okay, so I surrender to this. I realize, you know, that I kind of put myself out in the cold, that I kind of made myself lose. Now I want to fix that. Now I want to implement a strategy. You know, I want to create some kind of growth here. I want to let Divine Feminine know my intentions. Victory, reputation, success, goals. Again, there's a lot of stuff here around goals, fame. Someone could be famous here. You could be famous. Maybe they're famous. Recognition, deserve an award, ambition. This is someone who's very ambitious to achieve something big here right now. Okay, so they're very ambitious. They're really tuning in with that fiery Aries Emperor type energy. Okay, you know, so far everything here says that they are planning action, that they are planning things, that things are right happening, whether you see it in the physical or not right now. This is their 3D. Okay, so this is everything that they're doing in the 3D reality, right? You know, it really is too, like the Emperor viewing the feminine as their equal. You know, like they've never had a partner or connected on a soul level like this, right? Where they have felt like this is my match, this is my equal, right? Matchmaker. For some of you guys, for like a group of you guys might have mutual friends or, you know mutual people, etc. So there could be like conversations or things like that where it's like, you know, people are trying to get you guys maybe to talk back together. Maybe they're giving advice on like what to say, or maybe masculine is asking advice like how to approach, what to say, you know, how would you maybe approach a situation, things like that. It's just coming through, so I'm going to share it. Yeah, see, communication about feminine energy here. Feminine energy. Okay, so it's about communicating towards the feminine. Okay, and there's a lot of communication about the Divine Feminine happening behind the scenes. So conversations, you know, masculine talking about you, masculine maybe opening up to certain friends or family members. You know, maybe they talk to a sibling or a mother or a father or just a best friend. But there's a lot of communication around that and around, you know, about the Divine Feminine. It's also feminine energy. You know, when we speak of feminine energy, you know, it's like Empress energy. You know what I mean? It's like that very like compassionate, nurturing, kind, loving kind of energy as well. So I feel that too. I feel like there's conversations, communication, like, you know what I mean? Like conversations where the masculine is maybe talking about your nurturing energy or how they've never, you know, experienced anyone else like you in their life, and how you maybe showed them things, and, you know, how you opened up their heart or their mind to certain, you know, avenues or you know, the law of attraction or spiritual stuff or whatever it is. Okay. But this literally speaks of making contact. Look, making contact, writing. Okay. So they might be writing a love letter. They might feel it's easier to express themselves and really get everything out on paper. Okay, this could also refer to, you know, like typing, like texting, you know, or typing like an email or a DM or, you know, a text message. Like, okay, so it's making contact. So in the 3D divine, okay, so first of all, there's masculine is like talking about feminine right now. Masculine is talking about feminine. Opening up more to the people around them about feminine than they have before. But it's also about making contact. It's also about communication with feminine. Okay, so that is kind of what's going on in their 3D. Let's just get a couple more. Let's just see what wants to come out. We're at 19 minutes. Okay, so I think I'm going to tune into, so like, we'll see how the 3D, what's going on in the 3D matches with like what, you know, feels like It, it really feels like some really powerful alignment here though. You know what I mean? Like if this is what's going on in the 3D, then what's going on in the heart, in the soul, emotionally, you know, on a soul level, 5D level, it's as above, so below. It's gonna, I think, match this, right? Okay, the Coffin. All right. So the Coffin card speaks of inactive energy, where like there's just been nothingness. It's been dead silence, radio silence, like nothing has been happening, okay? Maybe, and it also speaks of being over and done and a breakup, feeling defeated, an ending. Okay, so it's a breakup. Okay, so it does feel like that. In the 3D, masculine energies are going through a breakup. They could also be, again, communicating and talking, having conversations with people close to them about the breakup between you guys or the ending between you guys. What I'm hearing and seeing right now is masculine telling someone close to them, I never wanted to lose this person, or I never wanted, you know, like I never wanted any of this. You know what I mean? So it feels like they're opening up. It feels like they are being more expressive. They're speaking truth, speaking from the heart. You know, they're showing another side to themselves that maybe the people close to them haven't seen before. Like, whoa, I've never heard you speak like this about another, you know, I've never heard you talk like this about someone, you know, I've never seen you like this. I've never, you know, so it feels like that, like people could be witnessing this in regards to the masculine, but also masculine could want to communicate, make contact to feminine to let them know that they've gone through a breakup or some kind of ending. It's like they want the feminine to know that something is over on their end. Okay, so again, this is what's happening in the 3D reality right now on their end, okay? Why? So they can take a leap of faith. The grasshopper, leap of faith. It's like the Fool card. Someone who's easygoing. It's like, it's very like, you know, easygoing. Oh, it's all good. Everything's all good. Someone who maybe is typically very controlling with the Emperor energy and just like, you know, it's like the more they get into the heart and the more like they've grown on a soul level, the more easygoing and clear-headed and just like, you know, I want to have more fun. I don't want to take life so seriously. I'm tired of serious, you know, like just la, 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 la. But it feels like, I don't know, a change in direction, prosperity, moving on. Someone's moving on. Emperor is moving on. If you think that this person has moved on from you, you're very wrong. For some of you guys, that could be the case, right? This reading isn't going to be for every single person, right? You know, there's a big difference between, oh, this feels spot on. This is, you know, my intuition's spot on. This is so confirming, etc., versus wishful thinking and chasing. Do you know what I mean? Not I'm saying that you guys do that, but I'm sure, right? There are a few people out there that are, you know what I mean, chasing after someone who they shouldn't be chasing after. Just gonna say it how it is, right? It's someone who's, there's something where they're moving on. They're going through endings, breakups. Okay, I feel like this is someone who maybe over this week or with this full moon or just recently or they're about to, it's like, again, someone wants to communicate to you and they want to they want to update you. I'm seeing update. They want to update you on like what's going on in their life, but they also want to know about you. And it's just for who this part is for, it's just their way of coming back in and communicating and kind of making contact and kind of, you know, things like that. Yeah. Someone's moving on from a home dynamic and they're being called back to, you know, home is not a place, it's a feeling, right? Home is where the heart is. You are home for this person. You guys are home for each other in that way. You feel safe and good, and you feel the love and you feel the comfort and you feel the strong foundation and you feel all the things, right? But it's someone who's maybe moving on, going through some kind of breakup, ending. There's a loss here with, you know, like a home life. It feels like a home life. Okay, like they built like a, you know what I mean? This could also be for some of you guys, right? Or maybe your divine masculine tuning in, right? Okay. But they are feeling that divine call. Like this is like home is where the heart is and this is my belonging. It's like yearning and feeling that like this is where I belong. It's not even like a choice. I mean, it's always our choice, free will, but it feels like it's not even a choice. It feels like it's just a part of them They can't. They've tried moving forward. They've tried moving. Okay, guys, sorry about that. But my phone, I thought my phone was plugged in, but it died. So I had to start a new video, but you guys won't really notice it on your end. But now I don't remember exactly what I was saying. But it was like they've tried running, they've tried resisting, and you know, no matter how long it's been or the distance between you guys, physical separation, not speaking, not talking, not, you know, whatever it is, you still feel like home. You still feel like you're where I belong. You're my roots. You're my home. You're my foundation. It also, for me, represents, you know, masculine. Look at the train tracks just showed up too. Steady forward movement. It's like someone who's in autopilot mode right now. So right now, masculine is just like in autopilot. There's one track mind. You know, there could be something about long distance or traveling, trains, train tracks, maybe hearing like the train in your, you know, maybe you live near train tracks or you hear train horns. Maybe you hear a train horn go off that's passing through, you know, and it comes through at 111 or 222 or, you know, or a special time. I don't know, but it's someone who's like in autopilot and it's a one track mind, focal point. I know where I want to go. And there's no, you know what I mean? It's steady forward movement. Okay. All right. Woo! All right, so let's do some tarot real quick. Let's just get a few tarot cards to see what the tarot wants to add to this. But I just want to see really quickly, you know what, like give me the energy, please, for the divine masculine right now towards the divine feminine. In their heart, in their soul. What is divine masculine feeling towards feminine? Look at 3 of Cups. In their heart and in their soul, they want to communicate. They want to come together. They want, when they think in their heart of you in like the heart and soul, this is what they feel. It's like, we would be so great together. We would be happy. There's joy. There's, you know, you know, abundant energy, you know, we get along, we'd have a great life, a great family. I just saw 222. It's going to be different for you guys, but on my end, because I had to start a new video, I just saw 222 as I'm saying that. So I'm going to actually take this out. Okay. And then, yeah, Justice was on the bottom of the deck. It's in their heart and their soul. They feel the balance. They feel that it's time to make, it's like, it's just time. It's making huge life decisions. They could be, you know, going through a divorce. Maybe, again, this could indicate marriage or long-term partnership. It's making big life decisions with Justice. But Justice also represents the justice scales, right? Law, soul contracts, partnerships, marriage, things like that, right? So Libra energy. So, you know, with the Aries full moon, with the eclipse portal, with the transits, with Libra season, with the equinox, everything. Right as I said everything, I started hearing an old song, and it's that song where he goes, everything's gonna be all right, rockabye. You know that song? Rockabye, right? I think it's a love song, right? I think it's a love song, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know who sings it. I can't remember. I don't even know that but that's what I heard. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. If I remember, I'll try to look it up and pin it in the comments, but if not, maybe look up the lyrics or go listen to that song. I think it's called Rockabye. I don't know. Everything's gonna be all right. Rockabye. Right. Okay, so I don't know. It's a guy that sings it. Look what's after the lovers. My intuition and higher self said, Erica, just look what's after the Justice card. It's the lovers. It's the lovers. What did I say? This is a big life decision being made here to bring balance and to claim their justice. They've been clearing negative karma. They've been battling the beast within. Okay? See how it's all like bound with like wire. Okay? He just wrapped that baby up, okay? The lovers. The lovers is a choice. It's a big decision being made from the heart. It's the choice. It's, I'm making a choice because I feel this is where I belong. I'm making a choice because I feel I'm ready for change and for new. I'm making a choice connected to my heart, to my emotions, and my life in that regard. It's someone who has made a very huge choice from the heart to communicate, or This is what they want. This is what they want. Will they actually do it? Time will tell. We shall see, right? But this is, yeah, someone who wants a new beginning. Ace of Wands, passionate, new beginning. Someone who's feeling very fiery, very Aries, very, right? Emperor, very action-oriented, following their passion instead of their logical brain. And it takes strength. It's someone who's tapping into their heart chakra. They're finding strength to do what they got to do from the heart and from the soul. It's divine strength. This is really beautiful. So, you know, going back to, right, like this is what's going on kind of in the 3D, what's happening. And then this is like on a soul level. Like, and then when we connect to the heart and the soul, we immediately get 3 major arcanas, the Ace of Wands, new beginning, and the 3 of Cups, communication and soulmates coming together. Like this, what did I say? I said the soul, as above, so below. Okay, this is what they've been feeling, and it is manifested into their 3D reality in this way because of this. Okay, King of Swords, look at, I'm going to battle. I've got my sword up. My sword is out. I'm ready. I'm cutting things away. I'm, you know, protecting myself. I'm protecting my energy. You know, this is someone who is, you know, going to battle because they want to be in alignment with their soul truth, with their divine truth, to bring justice. He is the bringer of justice. You know what I mean? King and Queen of Swords are like the keepers of the justice scales. You know what I mean? So, yeah, someone who is taking action, someone who's cutting things away, someone who's really wanting to speak truth, and they're following with the High Priestess. They're following their subconscious, their soul. They're following the higher self. They're following their intuition, you know, what they're receiving psychically, telepathically. But it's also someone who wants to show up and take action and show you the warrior that they are. They want to take action towards the High Priestess. Okay? She's also the keeper of secrets, right? So it's about, you know, someone who wants to not be secretive, just someone who doesn't want to, you know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles. It's taken me a long time to get to this point, but you know, the Knight of Pentacles, whenever he does finally arrive, he's in it for the long haul. He's reliable, he's trustworthy, his word is bond. He's going to be there, he's going to put in the work, he's going to plant the seeds, he's going to, right? He shows up, and he shows up for good. Okay? So again, there's some kind of like solid communication. Let's see, these all like 3 came out. Okay, we have the 9 of Cups and then the 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's someone who okay, for who this is for, many of you guys, there has been no contact. It's been very quiet. There's been dead silence between you guys. But even though this person has been quiet, or you guys haven't like communicated or talked or spoken in whoever knows how long, I'm going to say for most of you guys 6 months or longer for sure. They view you as wish fulfillment. It's like, even though you haven't talked, this hasn't gone away. In fact, it's grown stronger. You are that wish fulfillment. You are the one that they truly desire and feel connected to. For some of you guys, Divine Masculine, maybe this is you. The Divine Masculine might have lost someone close to them, a family member, a good friend, or someone maybe transitioned out. Or maybe they're even healing or finally purging and clearing heart chakra wounds around someone they lost before. Abandonment wounds as well. Okay. Someone could live near the mountains. I'm all of a sudden very drawn to the mountains here in the back. Snow-capped mountains. That could be relevant. Maybe where you live, you just got your first like snow of the year, or snow of the season, or, you know, the dusty snow that falls on the ground for, you know, the first snowfall or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, look, and then the Devil, Capricorn, showing up. So it's like someone who's been very quiet. It's taken them a long time. They're nervous because it's been a long time since you guys have last talked or spoken. For a lot of you guys, they're nervous over the time frame that it's been since you guys have last talked and communicated. But again, one track, like, you are it's like they have a one-track mind right now, and it's all about you, which is what they feel is like their wish fulfillment. Like, you're a dream come true. Like, you're my one true love. You're this wish fulfillment for me. You're everything I could ever want. You're the whole package. You know, and that does take strength. Okay. The devil energy is, for me, it feels like that's what they're clearing right now. Okay. But they could still be getting in their ego, or their ego is tripping them up somehow. But for me, it's just like someone who's moving forward, moving away from a devil in their life, or from the devil energy in their life. Okay. I'm implementing strategies. I'm taking action. I'm stepping more into the leadership energy. I'm initiating new experiences. I'm initiating conversations. I want to initiate communication between me and Divine Feminine. It's like all the things like that. Okay. Yeah. The Queen of Wands. It's exactly what I just said. It's someone who has been maybe dealing with a toxic karmic third party, man or woman, someone who's pretentious. They're very fake. They're all about image and, you know, how they look to everyone else, like someone who's like always seeking outside validation. It's a devil energy though. It's devil energy. Someone who's very ego driven or in the ego in that way. This is what they have been battling. So yeah, exactly. All right. Also, another message I'm getting with that is the attraction right now that the masculine is feeling towards the feminine, and the pull towards the feminine. It is highly magnetic right now. It is supercharged magnetism. Okay. It is like this full moon and just like everything, like I'm telling you, there's some kind of like, it's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. It's like, you know, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to do it. It's like that. Okay. But they have thought this out, but I'm telling you, for some, it's like the ego gets tripped up. But then again, it's like, well, I know this is real because of the signs. I know this is real because I've never felt this before. It's, you know, been this long since me and this person separated or haven't talked or spoken, and the feelings have grown. It's stronger. This is like, it's very surreal, and very palpable, very powerful too. You know what I mean? But the attraction, someone is like, you are like surrounded. It's like you, when they think of you, it ignites the passion and the fire within. When they think of you, like all else that, like, you know, that about their life, it's like you are their safe space. Like you are their home. You are this beautiful container of love and compassion and nurturing energy and all the things, but you're also magnetic, very enchanting, very mysterious, very confident. Like you stand in your power, you know who you are. That's also highly attractive to this person, but it also has been what's kind of tripped them up at times, because where you are confident, they were lacking in confidence. Where you were secure, they were insecure. Do you know what I mean? So you guys like reflected that to each other. You started healing that, but they still had wounds around these things. So anyways, I think I'm going to leave it here, my loves, because I know we're already getting up there in time, but let's go ahead and see really quickly. I just want to maybe get a couple messages to see what the Divine Masculine just wants to maybe say. But it's been like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or so, because I was off. I took off like 3 or 4 days of work this week, because this full moon, I've, you know, just me being on my own journey of spiritual awakening and healing and shadow work and all the things. It's really hard at times to balance this extreme amount of processing and integrating and feeling like your energy is drained because of the intensity of the energies. Like we're all feeling it right now, right? So if I feel like I need to take time off, I'm going to take time off, because for the first like couple years, you know, that I was here and started my business and was here on YouTube and stuff, I was not doing that. I was just go, go, go. I have to show up. I have to show up. I have to show up. But then I was depleted. My cup was empty, and that's just no good for any of us. Right. So anyways, my love. So it's been a minute, you know, a few days or whatever since I've done a DMDF message. But I could feel over the last, you know, while I was off, I could feel, I was working behind the scenes with like doing recordings for clients and things like that, but I just wasn't here on the channel. I could feel some kind of massive climactic like energy happening. Okay. So it does feel very climactic, where you know, ish hits the fan. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're in an unhappy marriage or relationship, you guys are going to be, you know, projecting on each other. There's going to be arguments. It's going to be chaotic, aggressive, battlesome energy. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean like violent, physical. And if that is the case, then obviously walk away, leave, go somewhere, get help, etc. But it just, what I mean by that is like, it's aggressive where like you feel like, holy shit, like this is the tipping point. This is where everything just pops off. This is where everything ends. It's like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a couple messages. Let's just see what masculine wants to say here. First card flew right out. I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. Yeah, absolutely. Again, this is what they've been thinking. This is what they've been manifesting. You know, this is what they are dreaming of. But at the same time, it's like, exactly. At the same time, it's like, but how does the feminine feel? Is it too late? There's all these questions that come up, and then they crawdad, they backpedal, you know what I mean? But like, there's something here with this Aries leadership, initiatory energy of the Emperor and all the things, where it's someone who it's taking action. It's stepping up and going after what it is that you feel you are meant to go after, or that you know, truly desire, or what's meant for you. Not just with the divine feminine, but for them in many ways, you know? My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? And do you still love me too? Exactly. These are the things they're thinking about. Do you still feel me the way I feel you? Because this is crazy. This is intense. Like, this is beyond. I've never experienced this in my life ever. And that's exactly what feminine has experienced too. So you guys are both feeling that. So the answer for most of you guys would be, yeah, I still love you. Yes, I still feel you. Yes, we are both feeling the same things. We just haven't spoken, and we've been in no contact to where we can share these things with each other, right? Do you still love me too? I fantasize about getting a second chance with you. And then look, I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. King of Swords, Emperor. Leap of faith, the grasshopper. I want victory. I want to win your heart. You know, I want to win. I don't want to be out in the cold, you know? I'm in love with you and I'm ready to take action. I want to build a beautiful life with you. See? And then look, I should have believed in you. You always had my best interest at heart. And that's what the divine masculine Emperor feels towards with the Empress energy, the divine feminine. The divine feminine, they know the feminine holds that beautiful energy of love. You know, it's unconditional. It's non-judgmental. They're not going to come in the feminine, rip their head off and ridicule them and criticize them. And do you know what I mean? That's karmic partnerships. That's what karmics do. They hold grudges. They're resentful. They project. It's codependent. It's like, right, all the things, right? Divine masculine, point blank, they just know that the feminine has truly always had their best interest at heart. Divine feminine is not, you know, manipulative. Divine feminine does not have an agenda. Divine feminine doesn't need your money. Divine feminine isn't impressed with your material shit, you know, like karmic people would be, you know, like, do you have a 401k and how much money do you make, and and can you take care of me, and what can you provide? Feminine doesn't need any of that. The Empress doesn't need any of that. The Empress is abundant on their own. The Empress is, right, all the things, we know all the things, right? So it's like, I know that you've always had you always had my best interest at heart. And that means the world to me, because you're not an opportunist. And that's what I'm sick of, is people who cling to me. They're codependent. It's all about the money and, you know, what can I do and what can I buy and, you know, or whatever, right? So it's refreshing. It's highly refreshing. And they're seeing it in such a beautiful way. See? And then look, last card here, unless the one after this one says something very, very important. It's always been you. It's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. I don't know how to tell you. That's the strategizing. That's the thinking. That's the talking, the conversations. What should I say? Or they're just thinking a lot about it. See? I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Okay? And then the cards go in reverse, so I'm going to leave it there. I send love to you guys. Let me know in the comments how this connects with you. You know, like just anything like, oh, this is crazy because XYZ. Thank you, my loves, for your support, for liking, for all the things. If you have reached out to me over the last like maybe 3-4 days, you know, because when I go into like my hermit, like just chill mode, you know, I try to really stay in that mode, even though it's very hard for me being Aries rising, Aries moon. We are go-getters, we are achievers, we are leaders, right? All the things. So it was really challenging with this full moon for me to like make myself sit, but I knew I had to. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of you guys are feeling that too. So anyway, so I'm getting back to emails and responding and scheduling and doing all the things, right? But anyways, I was not expecting to take like 3 or 4 days off, but holy whoa, I needed it. Because I don't know about you guys, but with the Aries full moon and like people I've just been talking to and friends and my mom and clients, like we're all having trouble sleeping. So like if you have, like I literally have, it's been broken sleep, like waking up every like 30 minutes, like all night long for the last like 3-4 nights. So when I don't get my rest and my sleep and my batteries can't recharge, just like many of you guys, like I just can't not, okay? So I don't know, it was so intense, but anyways, I'm excited because we know that this was, we are on a new timeline. So it's like everything that's kind of crumbling or coming up or like feeling intense or very chaotic, it's because it's got to fall away. It's got to crumble. It's got to go. It's got to heal. It's got to, right? Because we're on this new timeline. So all that doesn't belong on this new timeline with us, it's got to go, right? So we're all feeling it right now as we, you know, align with this level up, this quantum leap, this shift that we've all encountered, or that many of us have, right? So anyways, I'll let you guys go. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find all of the reading options, spiritual services that I do provide, as I am a healer, a high priestess. I am not just, right, I'm a psychic medium. I'm, you know, I don't even like calling myself a tarot reader. I do read the tarot, I know, right? But anyone could read tarot, right? If you can read, you can read tarot. If you get a 5-year-old who can read tarot, right? It's about tuning in with your intuition and connecting with your gifts and divining and channeling with that. And then using the cards as like, you know, backups, mediums to confirm what's coming through. And then of course they're awesome. So they bring forth more, and add, you know, a lot to the messages. But anyways, I don't even know why I'm like going into all that. If you want to work with me through a general reading, a healing session, a past life Akashic record reading, whatever it is, event sesh, it's all there in the description box below. I do want to thank you guys. I know my birthday was like 10 days ago, but I just want to thank you guys again, in case you didn't see like the last collective message that I uploaded or whatever, but I want to get the thank yous out. So thank you again to all of you guys who, you know, who sent love, who commented happy birthday. I just thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys know how much love I have for the soul tribe here. We are family. Like, you guys know me. Like, I am straight, like, such a hermit. I am not like someone that has like a million friends. You know, I'm very selective. I'm energetically selective. I'm vibrationally selective. So you guys really are my friends. You're my family, you know? So anyways, I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you again. Let me know again how this connects with you, what you're picking up on, how, you know, what you're tuning into as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.